How do you find practical law in the Talmud? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle where the pieces are scattered across many pages and conversations. That's what studying the Talmud feels like when searching for practical law. The Talmud isn't just a simple rule book, it's a lively discussion that explores how laws work in real life. It has two main parts, the Mishnah and the Gemara. The Mishnah, written around 200 C, gives short, clear legal rulings and lists different opinions. It's like a quick summary of laws on many topics. The Gemara, written later, adds detailed debates, explanations, and reasoning behind those laws. It often shows different views without saying which is right. To find practical law, you start with the Mishnah, which gives you the basic rules. Then, you look at the Gemara, which discusses and analyzes those rules in detail. The Gemara helps you understand how laws apply in different situations and clarifies any confusing points. Because the Talmud records many opinions, you need to see which ones are accepted or followed. Usually, later rabbinic authorities and legal codifiers decide which opinions are practical and binding. They often write commentaries or legal codes that interpret the Talmud's debates. For example, the Shulchan Aruch is a well-known code that summarizes and clarifies the laws from the Talmud and other sources. It makes the laws easier to follow in everyday life. To truly grasp the practical law, you also need to understand the principles behind the laws. The Talmud teaches methods of reasoning and legal principles that help you apply laws to new cases. Since the Talmud is written in a style that assumes familiarity with previous discussions, studying it often requires guidance from teachers or commentaries. These help explain the shorthand references and complex debates. So, finding practical law in the Talmud involves tracing the original rulings in the Mishnah, exploring the discussions in the Gemara, identifying which opinions are accepted, and then looking at later legal writings that codify these laws. This process shows how Jewish law developed through careful reasoning and debate, turning complex discussions into clear, practical rules for daily life.